At home with the Gamecocks, and we'll visit with Jacksonville State softball coach Jana McGinnis. I'll just say 25 plus years that
Yeah.
you've been doing this, and obviously entirely different right now than anything you've ever been through. First of all, you and your family, everybody's good, everybody's safe.
We're all good, Mike. We're social distancing when we can. Good thing about living on a lot of property, and we can get out and we can enjoy nature and get out and work in the yard. So we got plenty of room to get out and enjoy.
All right, not having softball, no games, no practice,
Yeah.
very little interaction with players or your staff. How are you handling this? How are you coping with all this?
I really miss it. There's some nice quality time that we've got to spend as a family, and just, kind of relax here, do things that I've never done, not during softball season, but I really miss our team. I miss our players. I miss having to go to practice, getting to go to practice, and I miss just you guys. I miss the office and getting to visit with everybody and the interaction, and my assistant coaches, which we'll talk about every other day, either FaceTime or something like this. But yeah, I really miss the players. And Mike, it's so weird. Every week, I think it crosses my mind. Okay, who would we be preparing for this week? And when we the week that we were all sent home, that was going to be our week for opening up with OVC play. We were going to be going to Murray, and and that morning I woke up and I was just thinking about what our routine would be like, in the hotel and all of that. So yeah, it really makes you miss those things.
All right. I can think back to when you were playing your senior year in basketball, and you think of your seniors now and how what they're going through. When the NCAA made the decision to give that year back, I'll call it,
Mm-hmm.
what was your feelings on that? Where were you when all this happened, and how did it make you feel? And after you talked to your ladies?
Well, Mike, like you said, we've not had a team meeting yet. We're going to set that up next week. We're learning how to use all this video conference and everything. Coach Julie, Coach Sally, they've done a good job of staying in touch with most of the girls. I've had interaction with some of the players through text or phone call, especially like trying to get them moved out of their housing and all that kind of communication. But we're going to have a team meeting through this. But we had a team meeting after we all had met as a staff on a Friday, and we met with our team that afternoon just to tell them that, hey, there's no hope of playing any more softball. We encouraged them all to go home. I think it was the beginning of spring break.
Mm-hmm.
And they all, most of them went home and went their separate ways. So, and the two seniors, we only have two seniors this year, and I really feel for them, because you want seniors that have been here for 4 years, like Lex Jimerson, Ryan Luna, who have put so much into Jacksonville State, not just the softball program, but JSU. You want them to go out the way they had envisioned it. They all want to have a chance to compete and end their career on the field. But you got players like Ryan Luna, who has invested so much into her profession. She wants to move on to medical school, and I wonder 100% back her. She was already sending out applications in the acceptance process back at the beginning of softball season. So she needs to do that. She's got probably 5 more years of medical school, and probably longer than that. So that's her future. That's what she's in college for. That softball enabled her to, reach her career goal, and I don't blame her one bit. She needs to do that.
Can I stop you right there?
Do what, Mike?
Can I stop you right there? Because you've had several players. They're on the, as we call it, the front lines of what's going on. You've got several former players that are nurses who are heavily involved in all this stuff right now.
Oh yeah, Mike, and I'm so proud of them. I checked on them last week. I really had them on my mind, and Emily Woodruff, Taylor West, Casey Crow. I can't name them all, but we've got several players. You got Sabo, who is in the medical profession. Taylor Rogers is in the medical profession. That are, they are on the front lines. And it's like I I think I told all of them when I sent them a text. I said, "You're built for this." There's one thing that athletics prepares you for, and that's the tough moments in life or on the field. And Emily Woodruff, she just thanked me for being tough at times, and making her push through, because that's the same kind of thing that they're having to do. Is they're pushing through some tough times, long hours, I'm sure, and a lot of frustration. So yeah, I'm proud of everybody in that profession. But I'm really proud that we have JSU alum and doing that. And I know we got several athletes, Leah Strain, a lot of them are out there working. It just makes me proud of all of them, not just our softball players.
Thank you for your time. Hopefully we'll get together and be able to see each other in person before too long. You and your family stay safe.
Miss our Gamecock family.
Me too. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.